Okay, so let's start with this. Chapter 22. You like me? You really, really like me. Liking bias. तो इसमें क्या लाइकिंग बायस बेसिकली क्या बोलता है ना कि हम लोग जैसे सपोज कुछ लेने जाते हैं, ठीक है? तो द मोर वी लाइक मतलब सेल्स पर्सन को, इफ सेल्स पर्सन अच्छा है, वी लाइक द सेल्स पर्सन, तो हम लोग वी मतलब अगर सेल्स पर्सन हम लोग को अच्छा लगा तो हम लोग वी आर मोर इंक्लाइंड कि हाँ चलो इससे खरीद लेते हैं, या फिर वी शुड हेल्प देम। तो दैट इज अ लाइकिंग वाइज, बेसिकली उसको देख के हम लोग ले ले रहे। सपोज उस प्रोडक्ट की यूटिलिटी नहीं है अपने लिए, बट स्टिल वी आर बाइंग बिकॉज दैट पर्सन इज गुड टू अस, दैट पर्सन इज लाइक he is appreciating us, or he is saying something that we like, similar things. Suppose he is attractive, suppose he is similar to us from our hometown or something, and they are we like them or something like that. Those things happen, so that's why we buy sometimes things. Even if we don't need it, we buy it. So that's the case. तो liking wise ऐसे create होता है. Okay. तो इस पे आते हैं. Kevin has just bought 2 boxes of fine Margox. He rarely drinks wine, not even Bordeaux, but the sales assistant was so nice, not fake or pushy, just really likable, so he bought them. So some type of wine he bought. Joe Girard is considered the most successful car salesman in the world. His tip for success: there's nothing more effective in selling anything than getting the customer to believe, really believe, that you like him or and care about him. Girard doesn't just talk the talk. His secret weapon is sending a card to his customers each month. Just one sentence salutes them. I like you. Okay. So there is someone named Joe Girard. He is the most successful car salesman. So he, what tactic does he use? Uh, he doesn't just walk. Gerard doesn't just talk the talk. His secret weapon is sending a card to his customers. हर customer को card भेजता है. Sending a card to customers each month. Just one sentence salutes them. I like you. Okay. The liking bias is startlingly simple to understand, and yet we continually fall prey to it. It means this: the more we like someone, the more inclined we are to buy from them or help that person. Still, the question remains: what does likable even mean? According to research, we see people as pleasant if हम लोग people को pleasant कब मानते हैं? If they are outwardly attractive, they are similar to us in terms of origin, personality, interests, and third, they like us. These are the things which I told, I think, in the beginning. Consequently, advertising is full of attractive people. Okay. Ugly people seem unfriendly and don't even make it into the background. In addition to engaging super attractive types, advertising also employs people like you and me. Okay. Origin, personality, interests. Those who are similar in appearance, accent or background. In short, the more similar, the better. Mirroring is a standard technique in sales to get exactly this effect. Here, the salesperson tries to copy the gestures, language, and facial expressions of his prospective clients. If the buyer speaks very slowly and quietly, often scratching his head, it makes sense for the seller to speak slowly and quietly and to scratch his head now and then, too. That makes him likable in the eyes of the buyer, and thus a business deal is more likely. Finally, it's not unheard of for advertisers to pay us compliments. जो advertisers होते हैं, suppose we go to a car showroom, they will compliment us. How many times have you bought something because you are worth it? Here factor C comes to play. We find people appealing if they like us. So अगर वो हम लोग को like करते हैं, तो we find them appealing. Compliment works wonders even if they ring hollow as a drum. Compliment work wonders even if they ring hollow as a drum. So-called multi-level marketing, selling through personal networks, works solely because of the liking bias. Though there are excellent plastic containers in the supermarket for a quarter of the price, Tupperware generates annual revenue of $2 billion. Why? The friends who hold the Tupperware parties meet the second and third congeniality standard perfectly. Aid agencies employ the liking bias to great effect. Their companies use beaming children or women almost exclusively. Never will you see a stone faced, wounded gorilla fighter staring at you from billboards, even though he also needs your support. Conservation organizations also carefully select who gets the starring role in their advertisements. Have you ever seen a World Wildlife Fund brochure filled with spiders, worms, algae, or bacteria? They are perhaps just as endangered as pandas, gorillas, koalas and seals, and even more important for the ecosystem. जैसे कि यहाँ पे दे आर गिविंग एग्जांपल कि वाइल्ड लाइफ जो डोनेशन के लिए होता है, वाइल्ड लाइफ डोनेशन के लिए जो ब्रोशर्स होता है, उस पे वी डोंट सी द पिक्चर्स ऑफ स्पाइडर्स, वॉर्म्स, एल्गे, बैक्टीरिया. वाई? We humans don't like them actually. Like they don't resonate with us, but the pandas, gorillas, they are like humans, so they resonate with us. So the probability of getting donation is more. इसीलिए this thing is done. But we feel nothing for them. The more human a creator acts, the more similar it is to us. The more we like it. The bone skipper fly is extinct. Too bad. Politicians too are masters of liking bias. Depending on the makeup and interest of an audience, they emphasize different topics such as residential area, social background, economic issues, and they flatter us. Each potential voter is made to feel like indispensable member of the team. Your vote counts, of course, your vote counts, but only to the tiniest of fractions, bordering on the irrelevant. Okay. A friend who deals in oil pumps told me how he once closed eight-figure deal for a pipeline in Russia. Bribery? I asked. I inquired. He shook his head. We are chatting and suddenly we got on the topic of sailing. It turned out that both of us, the buyer and me, were die-hard 470 dinghy fans. From that moment on, he liked me. I was a friend, so the deal was sealed. Amiability works better than bribery. Amiability is basically when we are pleasant and we are in a friendly manner with someone. Okay. So if you are a salesperson, make buyers think you like them, even if this means outrightly flattery. And if you are a consumer, always judge a product independent of who is selling it. Banish the salespeople from your mind, rather pretend you don't like them. So the lesson is this basically. This is the most important. Sorry, this is the most important thing. So if you are a salesperson, make buyers think you like them, even if this means outrightly flattery. ठीक है? And if you are a consumer, अगर you are a consumer के लिए basically always judge a product independent of who is selling it. तो प्रोडक्ट को उसका फीचर से जज करो, उसका तुम्हारा यूज़ क्या है उससे जज करो. Be independent of the person who's selling. Banish the sales people from your mind. Rather pretend you don't like them. Okay? तो वैसे करके objectively choose करो whatever you are buying or whatever you are consuming. Okay? So this is how the chapter is. Thank you.